you think a father is a huge reason why someone might end up here or not in here?
Yes, sir.
So where was your dad in the picture?
My dad, he actually been incarcerated my whole life.
And what charge was he facing?
He was facing, I think it was armed robbery.
Of all things you can eat, this is the best meal probably?
Yes.
Were you much of a cook before you came in here?
No, sir. No, sir.
Is that going to change when you get out?
Yes, sir.
If you could speak to younger kids right now, maybe middle school, high school boys out there, what advice would you give to them?
Stay in school, don't be involved with no gangs, just stay out the way, and please don't end up here because this is not the right place to be.
One thing that's...
Fam, what's going on, man? It's your boy, the King, and this is the Incarceration Podcast. Today, I'm doing a reaction video of the most dangerous county jail in the nation, Chicago's very own, the Cook County Jail. So before we go ahead and get into this video, man, y'all do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and let's go ahead and check out the most dangerous county jail in the United States of America, Chicago's very own, the Cook County Jail. But before we go ahead and get into this video, man, all the convicts who did time at the Cook County Jail in the city of Chicago, let me know, is this reputation of Chicago's Cook County Jail being the most dangerous county jail in the nation, is that based upon the old reputation, or is it still active like that today? Let me know when you did your time there, what was your experience like, and put the details in the comments, and let's go ahead and check out this video, y'all.
Welcome to Chicago's notorious Cook County Jail. This place is home to just under 6,000 inmates, and officials estimate that roughly 95% of the men here are gang affiliated with ties to Chicago's most powerful sets, like the Gangster Disciples, Black P. Stones, Vice Lords, Black Disciples, and Latin Kings. But behind the barbed wire fences, the Cook County Jail in Chicago is doing something remarkable. You see, they have one of the largest program offerings of any jail in the United States. Inmates here can learn to do commercial welding, train rescue dogs, plant a garden, and even learn how to cook oven fire pizza under a high-level Italian chef. Now, no inmates here are forced to do this, yet well over 4,000 of them choose to participate. So join us today as you see inside one of the most infamous and innovative jails in the country.
Folks, we're on our way to Cook County Jail, and right now we're in Little Village, and actually this corner that we're at, we'll flash back from a previous video, but we were here with the Latin Kings on Mexican Independence Day. This place gets really wild, and to me, I think about, one, how many of the guys did we interview in that video are we gonna see today in jail, and two, what is the recipe to change these neighborhoods? So we have the opportunity today to step inside a very notorious place, famous in Chicago rap culture, and see what these inmates are up to. My impression is that this jail offers a lot more programming than the average jail around the country. They're trying some very innovative things, and we'll bring you guys inside. So I take it this is a gardening program that we'll be seeing, that these guys are at work. But I think it's refreshing because we're talking about young, able-bodied men for the most part in here. In most jails, it feels like it's a purgatory where they don't get to be useful. And I think to a man, being useful is very important. So I'm curious to know, do they make money? Or how do the programs get funded? Is it taxpayer? Is it self-funded by the inmates? There's a lot of ways that this model can work. About 1 in 5 guys housed in Cook County Jail are here for attempted murder or for murder. So something to keep in mind as we walk in these doors.
All right, so first of all, man, salute to Tommy G, bro, for continuing prison reform, bro, just by taking his investigative journalist approach of going inside county jails and prisons throughout the nation and just humanizing the incarcerated population, reminding everybody in society watching the content that just because people make bad decisions and end up in jail or prison does not mean that their story is over. But also, too, man, shout out to the Cook County Jail because they've been letting Tommy G go in left and right. And I'm sure it's because they're probably trying to change their reputation from being known as one of the most dangerous county jails in the nation to being more progressive and just being about prison reform, offering programs and things like that. So we'll go ahead and see what the Cook County Jail has to offer now when it comes to programming and things like that. But again, any convicts who did time at the Cook County Jail, let me know what type of programs do they offer now. How different is the county jail today compared to how it used to be? And put the details in the comments.
All of the art you're gonna see today is done by the inmates. So you're gonna see some very, very cool murals, wall art, paintings, and I think it's cool because I think everyone in here has a gift in them, and maybe they haven't used their talents wisely for society, but This shows redemption. This shows potential and what these guys are capable of. I can't do this. Now, for obvious reasons, the inmates really like this one. I mean, when you haven't been outside in years and this is all you get, I mean, people take their time when they walk by here. That's what I hear anyways. Good morning, how are you? What's up, fellas? Good to meet you.
Inside Division 11, Italian chef Bruno Abate and Sheriff Tom Dart created Recipe for Change, a program that teaches inmates the art of high-end pizza making. Driven by a nudge from God, Chef Bruno created this program in order to offer the inmates a real chance at rehabilitation.
Tell me what's going on over here.
Well, right now we're doing some pizzas right now. We're getting a delivery ready to take people that buy pizzas. So we're just making them right now.
What's your role in this operation?
Well, me, I'm the one who be doing the doughs. You see this? I'm the one who get them ready so they could prepare them, put them in the oven, put them in the cart, and they're ready to go.
What charge are you facing?
I'm facing a discharge and a firearm.
And how long have you been here for?
Oh, I've been in Cook County for 8 months.
And then how long have you been in this program for?
I want to say about a good 4 months.
Tell me about it. What do you like about this?
Learn how to do pizza. You earn certificates where, you know, we do pretty good, you know.
How much do these pizzas go for?
They say you get a plain sausage, pepperoni, good $8.
How long have you been in this program for?
I've been in this program since August 10th, so I've been in this program for about 2 months.
So like how hard is it to get into the program for this?
It's not that hard. All you gotta have is good behavior. You can't catch any tickets, no fighting. You just gotta be on your best behavior.
What are you up to right now?
Cutting the pieces and 6 triangles. I'm born and raised in Chicago.
What part of Chicago are you from?
Southside Chicago.
Okay, what neighborhood or area?
Allendale Gardens.
And what was childhood like?
Childhood, it was pretty decent. I grew up with my grandparents and everything, so it was pretty cool. I was raised in the suburbs, but you know, as I got older, it started getting like, you know, a little bad because I started hanging with like a different crowd of people.
Did you feel like where you grew up, like most young men gravitate towards the street stuff?
Yeah, yes, I think so.
What do you think the percentage is? Guys that chose street versus non-street where you grew up?
50-50.
The 50 that didn't choose, how did they avoid the peer pressure? What made them different, you think?
They wasn't followers, basically.
Do you think a father is a huge reason why someone might end up here or not in here?
Yes, sir.
So where was your dad in the picture?
My dad, he actually been incarcerated my whole life.
And what charge was he facing?
He was facing, I think it was armed robbery.
Of all things you can eat, this is the best meal probably?
Yes.
Were you much of a cook before you came in here?
No, sir. No, sir.
Is that going to change when you get out?
Yes, sir.
If you could speak to younger kids right now, maybe middle school, high school boys out there, what advice would you give to them?
Stay in school, don't be involved with no gangs, just stay out the way, and please don't end up here because this is not the right place to be.
One thing that strikes me is the monotony of jail. To me, to have opportunities to actually do something productive is huge, and if we can get HVAC programs, contractors, there's a lot of construction jobs that I think this country needs, but how do we harness all this energy? There's so many people in here that I think have something to contribute. The question is, how do you get them to choose? And also, how do you give them the opportunities in the first place where they can change their life? But I'm very
That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that hype button, bro. This for a mic drop, powerful statement from Tommy G of seeing the vision of prison reform. But specifically, bro, I don't know of any county jail, at least to my knowledge, that offers programs to people who've been sentenced to county. Normally, from my experience, once again, I did over 12 years in Florida prisons. If you don't know my story, I've never been sentenced to county time. The only time I was in the county jail was, to be sentenced for my prison time and to await to be transferred to prison. So I've never been in county jails for longer than 5 months. I think was the longest I've waited in the county jail to go to prison to be sentenced and things like that. But when I was in the county jail, there was no programs for the guys who were sentenced to county time other than like drug classes and things like that. There were no trades. So to my knowledge, most of the trades are only in prisons throughout the nation. But I feel like offering trades and programs to not only people in prison, but the county jail as well is extremely wise. And listen, I got a homie right now doing 25 years. Praise God, he's about to come home in about 3 more years. He just graduated a culinary arts program and he used to love it, bro, eating all the food. And I never was able to be a part of a culinary arts program, but I heard about it in prison, how the guys were just cooking cooking street recipes and able to eat real street food, and they loved it. But here it seems like it's a restaurant. They're selling these pizzas. So if anybody knows, like, how do people order pizzas from the county jail? Is it only the staff who orders them, or is it like open to the public? You know, how does that work? If you know, put the details in the comments. But again, too, if you've been to a county jail where they actually offer trades or programs, put the details in the comments. What county jail, what state, and what programs and trades do they offer?
Very encouraged by what I see here, so it's really cool to see. Who do I order a pizza from?
Both of us.
Okay, cool. I'll do cheese, mushroom, a green pepper, and then is this sausage?
Yeah, that's sausage.
Okay, a good amount of sausage, and then pepperoni. My stomach's starting to rumble too, so this is good timing. Okay, so 2-3 minutes at about 600 degrees, and this thing's ready to go. You hungry? You want to join me for pizza?
Yeah, I'll sit with you while you eat. You know?
Any one of your buddies in here you want to get to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Right back. Hey, this is garlic powder.
Okay, here, let me mic you up, brother. What's your name?
Fabian.
Fabian?
Yeah.
Your name?
Devin.
Devin? Come sit with me, fellas. Tell me about your life.
Man, I'm from the south side. I'm from the hundreds, you know, like Roseland community. I actually used to be. I make the pizzas. They just today I'm in the kitchen today.
No, I'm from the south suburbs myself.
And tell me, what neighborhood is that?
Country Club Hills.
And so what motivated you guys to get into this program?
Trying to stay out of trouble. No, I was cooking in the world, so it helps me enhance my skills once I get back to the world.
What are your guys' plans when you get out of here?
I'm interested in getting into the culinary field.
It's definitely the culinary thing. This allowed me to expand my horizon and see, like, this shit's easy. It definitely allowed me to see that it's other opportunities instead of just, you know, doing the shit that I've prior to, you know.
Yeah,
what do you think got you stuck doing the shit you were doing before?
It's the regularities in my life. So the things that I was seeing that were irregular, I seen as regular. Watching the movies, the music videos,
TV.
I'm like, man, that's what I want. Until I get to right here, they don't amplify this part.
Yeah, they
don't amplify the part that
It's
you
the
going
hard
to sell, you having to put your pin in and call and waiting for someone to accept a call or going to commissary and locking up in a cell. They don't amplify that part. That's the part that I be trying to explain to people, like, that ain't it though.
Let's try a bite together and give it a little review.
I don't eat swine, so I had to pass, but I appreciate you.
It's good pizza.
Yeah, it's very good pizza. Good quality.
I appreciate you, fellas.
All right.
This has been inside the culinary operation here. Hey, really good stuff, guys. Thank you so much. That pizza was great. Good luck out there, guys. Have a good day. Okay, now this is the art program. Ooh, look what you guys are working on. I'm a triplet, and so when we would come home from art class, my brother and my sister would bring home theirs, and mine was always the shittiest, so that was why my mom knew which one to put not in the fridge. But this is all good work here. Some calligraphy going on over here. And what are you working on, brother? Ooh, I could see this up at like a jazz bar or something. But look, what's really cool is you look around here, there's all sorts of different styles of art. That's kind of impressionist over there, some Native American kind of art over here. So to me, this room is a good metaphor, because I feel like for a lot of people in society, it's easy to write guys in here off, but then you just see what they're capable of, the beauty that's within your spirit. I believe every human has this, and then it could be art, it could be how you cook, it could be how you speak, but we all have something in us that if you look within, you can find it. And I think this is a testament to that. When you get out, DM me. It'd be cool to get a piece of your art in my house somewhere, okay? I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, okay? Good meeting you. Do you have any thoughts you want to share before we head out, brother? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I think it's really important to put men to work. There's actually a book about that where when the unemployment rate reaches a certain level, that's when revolution happens. That's when really bad things in society happen. And I think we are creatures that are designed to sweat and to get after it. And the challenge is to find that thing in your life that you love enough to show up and want to work every day. When you're looking at like this AI wave coming and potentially having wide-scale unemployment, you're looking at a depressed economy where it's hard to find jobs and people turn to stuff like selling drugs or doing street stuff. Finding a way to put especially men to work so they can provide for their family, for their kids, and have that pride, have that purpose, I think is a really big part of the recipe that we need to think about as a country when we look at millions of people incarcerated. So this has been a look inside the arts program that they have here, and now we're going into their gardening program. And here they also have a hydroponics program. It's Illinois, so I don't know what they're allowed to grow or not, but I'm interested to see. What's the...
All right, so obviously the art guys, they weren't a talkative bunch at all. They didn't say nothing. But I would say probably stereotypically the most common seen talent of the incarcerated population, men, women, and juveniles incarcerated throughout the nation, people automatically always think of artists. Now, don't get me wrong. I do feel like that is probably the most common talent that you see amongst, prisons and jails when it comes to the men, women, and juveniles incarcerated is art. But I feel like that just kind of sticks out more because it's tangible. There's a whole bunch of other gifts and skills that people possess that's not really tangible when it comes to like a finished product. Like, for instance, leadership. Guys who are gang leaders of their specific sets and organizations, like, that is a very powerful life tool that someone can succeed leading a business and managing employees at a very big company or things like that, or communicators. Normally a lot of convicts are great communicators because when you got nothing but time and people are just hanging out in a cell or in a dorm or in a pod all day, people communicate and they share stories, so they can get very eloquent, they're very descriptive and things like that. That's why so many content creators who are convicts have great personalities and their content goes crazy because they know how to speak, how to formulate their thoughts and things like that. So I would say stereotypically, art is definitely probably the most seen, the most known talent and gift of people who are incarcerated. But man, just like out here in society, bro, it's the same thing of the incarcerated population. It's society behind bars. So there's a million different types of gifts, skills, and talents. But for all the convicts watching right now, man, let me hear your skill, your talent, your trade, your gift that you discovered or developed while you're incarcerated and now being home back now in society. You're using it, you're thriving in it, and go ahead and share it with the details in the comments. So look, fam, this your boy EI the King, and this is the Incarceration Podcast. And family, look, I got a fire HBO style series on the full episode playlist. It's a chronological journey of my 12 years in prison. It's called The Incarceration. Season 1 has been out, but Season 2 is just now coming out. But to access it, you have to become an all access member to this channel. This is a preview clip of Season 2 right here. But the dungeon K3, since I've been in the county jail, bro, I'm like, so what do I need to expect? He's like, bro, first of all, like, everything you heard is true and worse, 10 times worse. He's like, 101 Woods, 15 years old, life sentence, killed his mom and his stepdad. Cell right next to him, 102, other skinny white boy, killed his dad and his dad's girlfriend. Next cell next to him, other crazy looking white boy, was digging up dead bodies, having sex with dead bodies, and got caught in a cemetery. He kept naming out names and cell door numbers and just telling me everybody's charges: murder charge, rape charge, child molestation charge, 30, 40, 50, life. Everybody in the dorm having a lot of time. Like myself, OJ only had a couple years, but he just got caught up in the same situation that I found myself in. Whenever they were moving all the new cocks onto the pound, they didn't have enough room for him in an open bay dorm, so they put him in the dungeon just like me. Yeah. And also, if you didn't know, man, I am a rapper. My artist name is EI the King. You can find my music wherever you listen to your music at. Go to my artist YouTube channel, EI the King, to check out my music videos. Follow me on Instagram, EI the King, TikTok, EI the King Official, and family. I got 3 other YouTube channels. My official artist channel, EI the King. Go check out my music videos, Real Crime Stories Unlocked, and my newest channel, Low Budget Traveling, where I'm sharing with you, fellow convicts and everyday average American, that it is possible for you and I to travel abroad internationally on a low budget. All the links are going to be at the end of this video. Go ahead and click those links. It's going to take you to my new channels. Subscribe, follow, check out the content. It's fire. And family, we're on the journey to 100,000 subs. Right now we're at 70K. I appreciate all the day one viewers and day one subscribers. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so now. Y'all do me a favor, go ahead and like this video. Do me an even greater favor, man. Go ahead and hype this video. And for all the convicts watching, if you done time in the county jail, state prison, federal prison, you want to share your incarcerated unlimited experiences. Email me at eithekingbooking@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram at eitheking_. As I interview you, I'll post your interview up on this channel. If you got a YouTube channel, social media, whatever you want to promote, I'll allow you to promote it throughout the interview. And family, I just dropped a new song. The single is called Background. Wherever you listen to your music at, look up my artist name, E.I. the King. Check out my new song. The single is called Background. Add it to your playlist, save it, check it out. It's fire. And y'all stay tapped in for more fire content to continue to come your way. It's your boy, E.I. the King, and I'm out. Peace.